Rosie approached me to do an art piece that would kind of add to the rest of the exhibition for the Traveling Oral History Project. And she'd mentioned that she would like to do a piece that's related to a lot of the travel documents from the people that she interviewed. And so she kind of let me play around with like whatever to do and what kind of medium to use, what kind of materials, just that it needed to be something that could be easily displayed. And so I thought of the whole idea of using matte medium and doing paper transfers, and I thought it was really interesting because it deals with transferring items, and it kind of has that interesting connection to the actual subject matter of these travel documents, and dissolving the paper is part of the process. So we just printed out a bunch of the documents, and what was really great about this journey in doing this was that I learned about the documents. It wasn't just something of just play with these images, play with this text. Rosie also taught me the stories that were connected to them. So I felt a connection to them instead of just laying them down into interesting forms. And I think that's why it's successful, is because we both came together in an understanding of what it means for these documents.
So can you talk a little bit about what you actually did, about the process of making what is directly behind you?
Yes, the process, again, it's a paper transfer technique, and it's basically just transferring ink onto canvas. And it's a very intensive process as well. It takes quite a bit of time, but you also don't know what's going to happen when you're removing the paper. And when you're removing the paper, you're putting a lot of water on it, and you're basically going over it and trying to dissolve the paper from the ink that's been transferred onto the canvas. So it's a pretty lengthy process to create it. It's nothing that can be done really fast, but you just don't know what kind of image is going to come from it. So it kind of added a whole new layer to these documents that were scanned in so beautifully and so pristine.